What's going on, guys? Tyler here, and welcome to my 500 subscriber special. Honestly, guys, that absolutely blows my mind. 500 subscribers. I've been doing matchday vlogging or YouTube for nearly a year and a half now, and to see that I've got 500 subscribers already is just absolutely insane. In December, I had only 230, and we've got 500 now in sort of like mid to late March, which is, it's honestly incredible, and words cannot express how much I thank every single one of you that has subscribed to me on this journey. It's been brilliant. Whether you're a new subscriber and you've just joined, whether you've joined along the journey, or you've been here since day one, no matter what, thank you to everyone that has subscribed. Honestly, you're all incredible. Thank you so much for this. It's been fantastic, guys. Absolutely brilliant. So, to celebrate this milestone, I thought I would do another Instagram Q&A. I really enjoyed doing the first one, and I thought I'd do another one. If you guys want to feature on the next Q&A, or you have any questions to ask me, be sure to follow me over on Instagram. It's Tyler_Rowlinson. It's on the screen right there. We're nearing 200 followers over there, so if you get us to that would be brilliant. And without any further hesitation, let's get right into the questions. So, the first question comes in from CAFC_Bible, and they ask, who do you think will win the Premier League this year? It looked like there was going to be 3 teams in the race this year, but Tottenham seem to have fallen out of it. So I think it's going to be between Liverpool and City, obviously. I hope it's Liverpool. I really do, because I'm going to be honest, I'm bored of Man City. Don't get me wrong, they're a world-class team, and they play unbelievably good football. But I got really bored of the Premier League last year when Man City just ran away with it and dominated and got 100 points. I think it's good to see different teams win, and I'd like to see Liverpool win it because, honestly, I'm sick and tired of City winning all the time. So I hope it's Liverpool, but I think they've bottled it over recent weeks, and I think it's likely to be Man City that are going to win. I think City will end up winning the Premier League this season, but I do hope it's Liverpool.
Is she having a laugh?
Next question comes in from my mate Tommy, and he asks, who do you think will be relegated from the Championship and promoted from League One? That's quite a tough question. So we'll start off with promoted from League One. I think Luton are almost certain to win the league. They're flying right now, and I'm scared for the fact that Charlton have to play them at the Valley. Yeah, looking forward to that game, but Luton are a scary side. The second automatic spot, I think it's going to be between Barnsley or Sunderland. Although Barnsley are playing really well at the moment, and I can't really see them slipping up. Where Sunderland, they could sneak in there, but I think it's going to be between them two. And promoted via the playoffs, I can't really say, because of course my team Charlton is in the playoffs. They're in the playoffs right now and are almost certain to secure a playoff position, and I can't really say that we're going to get promoted because they'll be seen as biased, but then I can't really say that we're not going to get promoted because then Charlton fans will be on my back. I think it will be between us. It'll be between us or Sunderland for the playoffs, I reckon. I reckon Charlton have got a good chance. I think it just solely depends on who we get in the playoffs, in the playoff semi-final. I think we need to avoid Sunderland at all costs. Anyone else, I reckon we'll give them a go. Like Portsmouth, I reckon we'll beat. You got Donny and Peterborough. I reckon we'll give them a chance. Even Coventry, they've surprised everyone. They've come up and they could actually get a late chance of the playoffs. I wouldn't mind taking them on, even though we lost both times to them over the course of the season. Yeah, I reckon we've got a chance, but we need to avoid Sunderland at all costs. Playoff final, wouldn't mind playing them, but yeah, promoted from League One, I'll probably say Luton, Barnsley or Sunderland for automatics, and then Charlton or Sunderland for playoffs. And relegated from the Championship, I think the current bottom 3 now, Ipswich, Bolton and Rotherham. I don't think any of them are good enough to stay up. Ipswich, I think, have been doomed from the start since Paul Hurst came in from Shrewsbury last season and tried to sign his team. Brought in Insala, Ellis Harrison and John Nolan, who literally have no experience in the Championship whatsoever, and surprisingly, it didn't work. Well, unsurprisingly, it didn't work, sorry. Bolton, they're like nearing administration with their owner, Ken Anderson, so they're really having a bad time, and I think they'll go down. And it's either between Rotherham, Wigan, Reading or Millwall, but I can't see Reading playing League One football. Millwall, as much as I would love them to go down, I don't think they're going to. It's Millwall.
Wankers!
Next question comes in from Bradley, who I met at Charlton versus Southend. Shout out to you, Bradley. He asked, if you could sign any realistic player, who would it be and why? Mo Aissa. It was rumoured that we were going to sign Aissa during the January transfer window from Bristol City, but Bristol City said they were only willing to let him go if they signed anyone, and they didn't sign anyone, so they didn't let him go. And Bristol City are actually fighting for the playoffs, for the Championship. I don't think they're going to get it, but if they do, and they somehow magically get promoted from it, I don't think Aissa will really be an integral part to their team. I think if Charlton are to remain in League One, I think we need to sign Aissa, because Aissa will be fantastic in League One. Next question comes in from George Muffet _. I hope I've pronounced that surname correctly, George. And he asks, what's your advice for someone who wants to get into the football industry as a writer or commentator or things like that? Cool. Okay, cool. Advice on the football industry. Well, I myself are looking or aspiring to get into the football industry myself as like a writer, a commentator, a sports journalist in sports media, etc., things like that. Advice I would give. Mainly, I would say you've got to be passionate. Obviously, you've got to be passionate in the field that you do anyway, with any field. If you're not passionate, then you might as well not bother doing it. Especially in this industry, you've got to be confident. You have to show confidence. You need to show people that you know your stuff. I mean, if you watch my videos, you'll know that I love to add statistics into videos, and I kind of go overboard. Once I start talking, I build more confidence, and then start ramble on and on and on, and just go on. That's why my intros are like 2.5 minutes long, which I do apologise for. But I do like to add my add knowledge, because it shows that I know my stuff. And some people have actually complimented me, because they say that you seem to know a lot about football, which is incorrect. I don't know everything. I don't know a lot, but yeah, I like to overflow knowledge in there. But yeah, if you show confidence, I think you'll do quite well in it. Another thing, professionalism. I think, like, especially for this industry, you've got to be professional. I mean, matchday vlogging in particular with me, I think there was a video on my channel, I don't know if you've seen it, the Dear Roland de Châtelet video. I felt that although I was speaking my mind and it was the truth, I felt I was being quite unprofessional in that video. Although it is the truth, and Charlton fans have congratulated me saying, well said, it's the truth, I felt I was being unprofessional. And you need to be careful with what you say. Like, you can't, like, insult people, especially when you're doing, like, writing or commentary and things like that. Especially, you can't be doing that. You need to stay professional at all times. And probably the most important thing is be yourself. Like, be yourself. And if you're yourself and you know what you're on about and you feel comfortable, then everything will just fall into place. Everything will flow and you'll do really well. So just be yourself. Don't feel you need to change yourself in any way. And yeah, I'm sure you do really well. Next question comes in from Paul Forwell. Again, I hope I pronounced that surname correctly. But he's actually asked 2 questions, but that's no problem. I'll ask them now. First question he asked is, will Charlton get promoted this season? I've kind of already touched upon this. I don't know, really. That's a simple answer. I think we're almost definite to get playoffs. I think we could sneak into 4th ahead of Pompey. I don't think we'll get 3rd. I still think automatics is a possibility, but it's quite unlikely, to be honest. The simple answer really is I don't know. I think we'll get playoffs. We need to avoid Sunderland in the playoff semi-final. If we get Portsmouth, I think we'll have a chance. If we get Donny, Peterborough will have a chance. Cov might be a little bit difficult considering we haven't beaten them this season. Yeah, the simple answer to that is I don't know. And the second question you ask is, do you play FIFA? And if so, will there be a Charlton career mode? Yes, I do play FIFA. I've played FIFA since FIFA 12. Yeah, kind of been like an addiction for me, really. And will there be a Charlton career mode? The simple answer to that question right now is a no. I don't have the equipment for it, really, like a Elgato or a capture card or things like that. Maybe at some point in the future, I'll do a career mode, but for the foreseeable future, it's a no. To be honest, I haven't really, this year, FIFA 19, I haven't really played career mode that much, because to be honest with you, I think career mode's been the exact same since FIFA 16. I think it's been the exact same, and this year I've just been playing Division Rivals and throwing my controllers at walls. Next question comes in from AL_C2207, and he asks, where will Charlton finish if they get promoted this season into the Championship? Well, based on the squad we have now, if you look on paper, with the squad that we have now, we could do alright. Because people say that we have a Championship side, and I do kind of agree. There are some Championship players that have Championship quality, but we need to bring in players. And that may not prove to be a possibility because of A, the budget that we have, and B, whether Roland's gone or not. And of course, we know if Charlton get promoted to the Championship, Roland won't want to go. He'll either whack up the asking price or decide, oh, I'll come back now. I'll put funding. Don't worry. I'll put funding back. We can get to the Premier League in 5 years. If Charlton are to get promoted, we need to spend big in the transfer window. If we get promoted to the Championship, we need to spend big. We need to bring in players. And me personally, I can't see us finishing any higher than 15th. I reckon between 15th to 19th is where we're going to finish. We might even be in a relegation scrap, which I think is probably where we'll end up. And that's honestly what I believe. People might maybe see me as undermining Charlton, but honestly, that's what I think. I don't think we're going to do that well. Next question comes in from Billy_G97 or questions, and to be honest with you, he's answered some very weird questions. So yeah, the first question he asks is, why does the world spin?
I don't fucking know.
No idea. I'm the wrong person to ask, to be honest with you. Why does the world spin? I guess if it didn't spin, something really bad would happen to the world, maybe like colossal disasters, or humanity might go extinct. I have no idea. And the second question he asks is, what's the hardest part of a vegetable? Well, you haven't specified what vegetable you mean. I mean, some vegetables are quite soft. I mean, if you're talking about a carrot, I mean, the hardest part is the tip.
That's what she said?
Next question comes in from Mark_Davison1, who is actually another matchday vlogger. He runs the YouTube channel by the name of Tunbridge Fan TV. I'll leave a link to that in the description. Fantastic vlogger. He supports Tunbridge Angels. They're like a non-league side. I can't remember what division they're in. I think they're in quite a low division. I think lower than the Conference South. Maybe the division below that. But yeah, he's a great, fantastic vlogger. Be sure to check that out and subscribe while you're over there and tell them that I sent you. And he asks, what made you start YouTube? Good question. Very good question. I mean, I've been interested in football vlogging for a long time. The first vlogger I ever watched was a man called Spencer FC. Most people will know who he is. During the 2015-16 season, sorry, he was doing West Ham vlogs. I know he's a West Ham fan, but I was watching Spencer FC at the time. And then through Spencer FC, I found Bazinga, and Bazinga was doing matchday vlogs at the time. I was already following Bazinga, but I didn't know he did vlogs, matchday vlogs. And I thought to myself one day, maybe there's some Charlton related stuff. I googled. I remember one day during 2016-17, I was googling highlights from Charlton's match against Bolton away. When we won 2-1, and I stumbled across Fogden, and most people will know who Fogden is. He's the most subscribed matchday vlogger on YouTube now, with about 120 odd thousand subscribers, which is madness. But yeah, I stumbled upon him, and I followed him ever since that day. And I thought maybe there's a Charlton vlogger, and I googled Charlton vloggers, and that's where I stumbled across Jamie Boxall. He was the first Charlton vlogger I ever watched, and still watch to this day. I do consider him to be an inspiration of mine. Because he was the first Charlton vlogger I ever watched. And then I thought to myself one day, yeah, you know what, I'll give this a go. I'll give it a go myself. And long and behold, I uploaded my first video in December 2017. It was the Portsmouth vlog. It was 5 days late because I didn't really have the confidence in making it, because I made the video and I was like, well, we're halfway through the season, so there's not a point in starting now. But I thought, you know what, sod it, I'll just upload it. And yeah, it's been uphill from there, and I've kept going from that point on. But yeah, I've been interested in this area for quite a long time, and I felt I just wanted to start because I'm interested in it and so many people are doing it. Next question comes in from CAFC Bible, and they ask, what's the best Charlton goal you've ever seen live? That's a tough one. That's a tough one to call. I've seen some pretty good goals in my time. Jake Forster-Kaskis against Northampton is one of them. The fourth goal in that match where he culled the shot in from the edge of the box and won my dad a £150 bet. Jamie Ward's chip against Bristol Rovers, that was a fantastic goal. That was a really good goal. Saw that live, absolutely brilliant. But I think the goal that stands out for me and pretty much everyone is Lewis Page's goal against Plymouth Argyle. Absolutely unbelievable effort. Cross coming from Jick Steele, headed away by the defender, falls to Lewis Page, bang. Bang, straight in the back of the net, off the bar and in as well. Absolutely brilliant goal. I think that was his first senior goal, actually, so what a way to get a goal there. But yeah, best goal I've seen live has got to be Lewis Page's goal. What an absolute strike that was. So that is it for the question, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, can you possibly leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and turn those post notifications on so you know when I'm when I'm posting a video. Be sure to follow me over on Instagram so you know when I'm going to do another Q&A or just updates on YouTube and things like that. It's Tyler_Robinson. It's on the screen now. Thank you guys so much for 500 subscribers. That is absolutely unbelievable. Again, thank you to everyone that subscribed to me on this journey. It's absolutely brilliant. This has been Tyler Robinson. Have a nice day, and I'll see you all in the future. Goodbye, guys.